Good morning from Singapore. I forgot to start my stream on the title screen, which I normally do. Uh, Saturday morning, February 7th, around 9:30 a.m. Yeah, 9:36 to be precise. Having a cup of coffee after an incredibly busy and frustrating Friday. I played this game for a bit very
Another
late,
settlement.
very late last night, but I wasn't in the mood to stream it. So I beat like two, I guess, kind of mini bosses. Um, I beat the one that I finished uh, my last stream. I beat that boss. Uh, and then I found another one. And that's kind of where we are. So, I just thought I would play here for a bit this morning, see how things go, and yeah, that's kind of where we are. Um, this doesn't look like I can fall down there. I'm guessing here. Well, I don't know. I'll go for a walk over here and see if I can go down there. Is this like an enemy or something down here? No. Yeah, I don't. I think that's probably a drop off to death. Um, yeah, so when I was playing this morning, playing video games for me is ultimately kind of an anti-social thing. So I'm still getting used to this streaming thing a bit, talking to myself, talking to others. Although I do enjoy when I'm speaking to other people and they come on and visit and we have fun little chats. Um, but, also I spend a lot of my day at work. I spend a lot of day at work talking.
Hard to imagine a city this grand falling so fast.
Talking, giving presentations, things like that. So, sometimes a boy's voice just needs a break. And that's kind of how it was for me last night, even though
Let's
I
rest up.
actually didn't spend all day yesterday speaking. Mostly I was working by myself, but I just happened to be working on something that was very stressful. And by the time I got home, I was in a bad mood and just not interested in being social. Um, so I bought like these Forme. I want to switch one out because I just bought. Which one did I buy? This one. I don't
I'll try to
think
keep up with you.
I liked this too much last time, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I do remember the first time
Beyond here, we'll be nearing the city center. Keep your wits about.
the first time I played this game, I kind of cheesed this enemy by staying here in the door. I might do it again just for kicks. Didn't know he could do that. Like, this just seems like such a fun kind of... Oh, come on, man. I want to cheese you.
Your life is forfeit. Be careful. Let's pull ourselves together.
Ah. Maybe I will go back to my cheesy strategy.
I won't miss. Yeah. They're coming for you.
Mm.
This time we'll win.
I think I had cheesed him a bit. Oh, come on back here, dude. I wonder if he
I'm glad that's
is...
out of the way. Well done.
I wonder if he's a mini-boss. Sip of my coffee. I'm gonna go back and save, just because I'm curious. I didn't cheese him this time as well as I did last time. I actually did it standing behind here. Because I love a good cheese when it's possible. Especially when I'm feeling lazy, as I am this morning. Okay. Let's see. I'm just curious. Oh, okay, so he's like a standard enemy.
Won't hold back. Can take that.
Mm. Oh.
We'll have other chances. Fire! Take this! Take left!
Mm.
Not the best of circumstances. Sorry for taking so long. Fight to the end.
Good grief.
Use it well.
I suck more this time than I do. Oh.
Strong enough.
Uh.
Rise and shine. Are you okay?
Okay. Alright, we'll beat him this time. It's a lot of effort for that guy. Let's go get back my missing stuff. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Good thing we found that.
We'll get this first.
Won't hold back. Yeah.
Enemies in this game have a lot of HP.
Yeah. Take left. Be careful. Yeah. Don't miss. Yeah.
Anyway. I know there's some stuff over here.
Worshippers of the Resurgence appear to gather here.
I think there's something up here too.
This is valuable.
I think this Phantom Assault, is this what I already have? Okay, so I can put it, oh, I could put this on my other sword. Because this sword has way more damage. So, that's good. Oops. Let's go do that. Which means I gotta fight that stupid thing again, but... Oh, it's a beautiful day here in Singapore. I need to go for a walk later. Maybe go for a swim. Okay, so we'll put on Phantom Assault. And
I'll try
yes.
to keep up with you.
Increases No. Let me try that. Tainted sword. Okay, can I level up the tainted sword? Oh.
You've gotten stronger.
Oh. I can level up myself. I guess I gotta go back and talk to Dude. Okay. Oh, that's not... Okay, I put those in the wrong place. Oh, I guess I have to have it... Can I... I don't... Okay. It's weird. You would think that it's left, but it's in the top. So, okay. Put this here. Yeah, there we go. And then what's this one? Okay. And I guess this makes my attack go up. Okay. Let's see.
I'll be along for the ride.
Let's see how...
Brace yourself. Fight to the end.
Oh. Okay.
I won't touch you.
I kind of like the poking version of the other weapon a little bit better, but you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Anything you want.
All right. Let's upgrade this thing. Can we do it? We can. Let's do it again. Okay, so that's some pretty good damage. Still can't do anything with this yet. Can with this one though. But I'm gonna save it. I don't like that one as much. I like my bat. And my bat's a little bit stronger anyway. Okay.
This is an astonishing speed.
I don't use Discord. Alright. So we gotta do this again.
Can you take this? Yes. Life is worth it. Yes. You must protect us. Don't get blood. I need more blood. You need to heal.
Oh. Well, he just disappeared, didn't he?
our sights. Take flight. Be careful. Spread your wings. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it did go down a little bit faster that time, so yeah, okay. All right, where did I go last time I played this? I think this is a drop-off point. That'll kill me. And then we ultimately come out here. I think this is
Good.
kind of a...
We've made it through. Now let's continue along this way.
I think this is a bit of a linear path. I know last time I went over on this side and did some exploring. And I think there was that boss that I previously fought that has all the daggers and stuff. I fought him. Couldn't beat him. I don't know if he was a stronger version. Yummy coffee. I don't know if he was a stronger version or not, but... What's this? Oh, cutscene about the Josie or whatever.
Hold on. I sense a strong pulse of Jose's pathos nearby. From within the clock tower, I believe. Jose's powers were said to be incredibly volatile, frequently causing her to go berserk. Alas, even those survivors she once sought to protect have become victims. Her frenzy strikes without care or focus. After that attack, she went into isolation and came to be known as the Queen of Solitude. Jose's life was marked with struggle from her birth. The powers were amazing, but wild. There must be a way inside
the reason
the
I'm
tower.
watching this is I
Let's
kind of
investigate
forgot.
the area.
the...
We'll see what we can find.
I think I ended up going this way first. I don't know. Do I want to go in the tower? I want to explore a bit. I'm not in the mood to...
Imagine the history this clock tower has seen.
No, I think I did go in here.
It seems safe here.
Just curious. I need 4090. Okay.
We should proceed with care.
I'm wondering if this looks like a boss arena, right? That's her cocoon or whatever that thing is. So this is probably going to be our first boss. I'm not interested in fighting bosses right now. Here's the funny thing about me and Souls-like games. I know a lot of people play these games for bosses. I do not care about boss fights. I find them boring, frustrating. Almost in any game, I think a boss fight kind of drags the game down. And the reason for that I think that, is that to me the exploration is the fun part. And I think this goes back to my very first real exploration game, which was Legend of Zelda, all the way back in '87 for me. And if you go back to the first bosses, like the bosses in the very first Zelda, they're easy. I mean, they're not hard. you get to a boss, you're probably going to beat it the first time.
Fight to the end.
Okay, my weapon I think is definitely more powerful now. But yeah, the bosses were always pretty easy. Because I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. Oh, here's a new guy that I've not seen before. At least I don't think.
We have numbers. Watch out. Your life is forfeit.
Oh, that's a rather large jump for...
Look out.
Alright, who's attacking me? This dude. Okay. Oh, there's a guy over here too. Okay. Okay. So, as I was saying,
Take good care of that.
and I think this like fight that I had here is kind of a good example of that. The original bosses in Legend of Zelda were all pretty easy. You know, you could beat them in 2 or 3 hits, or not 2 or 3 hits, but you know, 3, 4 hits. Like when I got to Ganon at the end of the game, I mean, I beat him first try. The challenge was getting to Ganon. Like that was hard. And the labyrinths in the first Zelda were hard, especially the further in you got. You know, you're trying to navigate Death Mountain or, you know, whatever. It was not easy. So to me, like the fun was in the adventure, not the bosses. And I guess when I think about this is taking me back up to the top. This is where I already was. When I think about boss fights in general, I always think bosses should be weak.
I won't hold back. You can take this. Spread your wings.
And I guess the reason that I think bosses should be weak is it's like it's always the minions that do the work, right? I'm American. I think about like the President of the United States. The President of the United States, I mean, he's an idiot. The current president, as of 2026, is an idiot.
Shall we investigate?
But he's a frail, weak old man, right? And if he were a boss fight in a game, you know, he would be super powerful and, you know, have all of this
I can
stuff,
feel your strength growing.
right? But in real life, he's just some old guy who's surrounded by a whole lot of security and all of this stuff. Like getting to him, let's say it were a video game. Getting through the White House. The White House is a dungeon. Getting through all of that would be
Brace yourself. Fight to the end.
that would be the challenge, right? But, you know, so the White House would be the dungeon, and all of the enemies that you fought there, they would be harder than the actual final boss, which would be the president. So I kind of feel like video games should be that. Like your penultimate boss. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Your penultimate boss, right before the final one, that should be the hardest boss. And then the the weakest boss should be the final boss. So, what was that? So, yeah, that's kind of my thought on video game bosses. I can't think back on a boss where, you know, I've played a game and I've thought, "Oh man, this boss was awesome. It was so much fun," and blah blah blah.
Excuse me.
And again, maybe that's my age showing. I don't know. Games like, you know, I am of a certain vintage, and I grew up. You know, I came of age on Nintendo games, NES, in the 8-bit era, and to a lesser extent, the 16-bit era. That
Hold back. You take this.
16-bit, the the Sega Genesis came out when I was in as an American, the Sega Genesis for me came out when I was in 8th grade. I got it for Christmas, and you know, there were hard games on there. Um, but really, by the time I got into high school, I had stopped playing video games. Um, I think I had mostly stopped playing video games my sophomore, junior year. Senior year, I think that's when I finally got a Super Nintendo. And I did play A Link to the Past. I played Soul Blazer, Super Castlevania. And I liked them, but I wasn't like, oh, you know, yay. Um, Super Ghosts and Goblins, or Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I forget what it was called. That one I never beat, actually. Um, that is a game. Hey, wait a minute. Why am I not rolling like I should be? I'm still a bat. Oh, it must have been with that sword. Well, that's interesting. Okay, that I did not know. It'd be interesting if this were a trap. So I guess that other sword gave me that dash ability. Well, that's too bad because I really liked that. So there were these guys up here.
Fight to the end.
Let's go up and see if we can kill these guys. There's probably going to be more enemies in here. Yeah. Oh, crap! I had a feeling... Whoa, where'd that guy come from? I'll let this guy blow himself up.
Sorry for taking so long. Spread your wings. This isn't over. Look out!
Oh, oh, oh! Oh! That was close. Okay, well, I need to get back up to the top. Whoa. Oh. I can't lock on to that guy.
I'm not strong as well.
What? Good grief, man.
I will be your shield.
God, these assholes are everywhere.
I will not let you fall. You can take this.
Alright. These gun guys are driving me nuts. I'm gonna skip for a bit. Run away for now. Only because I'm just not in the mood. I don't like these snipers. They're very frustrating in this game. I mean, I get why they're placed there, but this is a good example of what I do like in video games. You've got these guys that are like positioned in places that are super frustrating, so it's like, okay, I want to get up there, I want to explore, but I'll come back later and, you know, try to figure out a strategy of some kind. That's what I like. I don't like the bosses. I will say that I thought Elden Ring had a good wait, is there a Arcade Ruins? Is this taking me back? Did I miss a I guess it's down below. It's hard to tell in this game, you know. I like that I can just walk into a piano and it breaks. And yet, I can't destroy that. That's just too funny. There we go. We'll break that piano too. I think that fall will kill me. Yeah. But no, I love going back to my thoughts on the Super Nintendo and stuff. Like I had really kind of, I don't want to say outgrown video games by my senior year, but they just weren't a priority. Like I was into a lot of other things at that time, you know. I mean, I was always into girls, but you know, I think I was way more focused on my dating life than anything. I should have put a pin. I'll do it later. I can always come back. But yeah, I mean, I was just doing so many things at that point. I was really into art movies and going to concerts, so I was always doing that kind of stuff. And I just didn't have time for video games. They just weren't on my radar that much. And it was kind of the same up until about 1996. I finally played Super Metroid. Somehow I had acquired a copy of it.
So far.
Maybe I bought a used copy, I don't know. Or I borrowed it from somebody. But I got that. And really enjoyed it. Oh. This is the arcade ruins. What are these red dots? I'm gonna go up here and see what this is. So. I don't know if it's anything or not. But, I think the first game that I really kind of lusted after, and I guess what I would consider would be the new generation of consoles, was Final Fantasy VII, because I had been a big Final Fantasy person. Oh, that's right. During my first year of college, I got Final Fantasy III.
Fight to the end.
And
They're outnumbered.
get rid of this sniper first. Well, that missed. Oh, I died? These guys are chasing me.
Sorry for taking so long.
God, these guys are relentless.
Yeah.
It says that you're supposed to be...
I'm not strong enough.
Maybe upon replay I can figure out what I did wrong there. Or, when I watch this again, but...
Does your body seem in working order?
Alright, let's go back this way. Wonder if... That's a lot of stupid enemies. But no, I played, well, technically Final Fantasy VI, but for me it was Final Fantasy III.
Can take this.
Not in the mood to fight.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, I loved Final Fantasy III. That is a game, when I think about it, that's like my first year of college. I think it took me my entire first year of college to actually beat the game. Okay. Can I summon the motorcycle? Oh, okay. Didn't even think about that. Get out of here.
It seems we got away.
I still can't beat these things yet. Alright.
Let's try not to damage it too much.
But yeah, I bought Final Fantasy III maybe around September, October, I think, in my freshman year of college. I think I skipped school that day. I just wasn't in the mood to go. I was living in Dayton, Ohio at the time.
Fight to the end.
Where's the other guy? Oh. Two of them. There's no plunging attack. I want a plunging attack.
You're at your best.
Yeah, I was living in Dayton, Ohio, just north of Dayton, small suburb. I need a sip of my coffee. And so I believe I skipped school. And it's interesting because I went to Toys R Us,
I'll be right there.
which is always a weird thing to do when you're a, 18-year-old kid, high school kid, whatever. This one I already activated, right? Yeah. I'm just going back to where I was before. So I went there, I picked up Ultima, went back home, and played it, didn't like it. And this was back in the day. I mean, I don't know if you could return a game like that now. But I was trying to decide between Ultima and Final Fantasy III, because when I looked at Final Fantasy III on the back of the box, to be honest, it did not look interesting to me. Because it didn't look like fantasy. Now, mind you, I didn't play Final Fantasy II. I skipped 2 and went straight to 3. Um, you know, why I did this, I don't know. I was interested in playing 2 when it first came out because I loved the first game on NES. But yeah, the third Final Fantasy game just didn't look like something for me. But I went back. I can't remember if I put it on credit card or not. Like I do remember that Toys R Us was kind of far from me, and going there took about 40 minutes or so. Oh, is that okay?
A horror is preventing us from mapping the topography.
So I
Let's go defeat it.
guess those little uh, huh?
Your life is worth
I kept locking onto this thing. Okay, that's what it is. I can go to these red dots and I can start unlocking things on the map. Alright, well, that makes sense. Is that a phone booth? Man, I miss phone booths. Uh, so, yeah, I got Final Fantasy III, got home, started it up, and boy, did I like that game. In fact, I might play this today. I might play some Final Fantasy III. Because I do have it on here. I bought like that Final Fantasy collection. Um, I bought... Huh? Oh. You know, this game is so dark, and then the enemies are dark. Like, you don't see them. I can't see any of the enemies because it's just always freaking dark. I get the Fextra Life criticism on this. See, this guy, like, totally hidden. I just happened to see a little bit of movement over there. I don't understand because it keeps saying that this Phantom Strike can make me go through enemies, but I don't know. Maybe I don't have the timing of it down because I sure do seem to get hit a lot. But I'm still pretty bad at this game, so, you know, it's all good.
Did you find something?
Anywho, I was very glad that I ended up, I guess it's just food stuff that's over there. I'm very glad that I picked up Final Fantasy III. And I still refer to it as Final Fantasy III. I almost never call it Final Fantasy VI.
I won't hold back. Fight to the end. Excuse me. Taking the back.
Keep forgetting that I have this motorcycle. Maybe I should use it more.
If only we could spend all day like this.
No motorcycle zones. Okay. I'm guessing there's going to be a boss in there, or it's a dungeon. Okay, let's take a look here. I don't think I can level up, but I'm pretty close. Um, can I level up my weapon? No, I have to go back to the dude to do that. Sip of my cold coffee. Can I do this? Oh, I can do this. That's good. Oh, that's what that cat was for. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. So I have one. Okay. Uh, something over here. But yeah, it took me ages to get through Final Fantasy III. Cliffside Ruins. Mostly because, again, I'm a college student. I'm working part-time job, hitting the clubs, sometimes with my friends, doing college student stuff. So playing video games, at least at that time for me, was not a high priority of any kind. So I just played Final Fantasy, whenever. And
That looks like something we can use.
Rush Hour. What does Rush Hour do? Do I have any more? I need that 100% block shield. I don't know where it is. Because I never use the defense. This defensive shield sucks. Um, and I used to parry before, like on the first time playing this, I had found that parrying thing, which I haven't been able to find this time around. But I don't know.
We must remain vigilant from here on.
I'll find it at some point. But I remember there were a couple of areas in.
Brace yourself! You can take this! I don't touch you.
There were a couple of areas in Final Fantasy III that took me ages. In particular, the that tower where you could only use magic. Holy crap, did that take me a long time. Now, I can't remember, time goes by, time passes more slowly in your youth. And, you know, this is way too many enemies. I'm not gonna fight those right now. So it looks like some of these guys travel in packs. Need to be mindful of that.
Shall we rest a while?
Let's see what this rush hour thing is.
You've gotten stronger.
Temporarily boost sprint speed. That doesn't seem very useful. I mean, maybe it is, but... We'll try it. Who knows? Let's see here. I don't see that much of a difference. Don't know if it's worth it. How am I doing with... Okay, so I'm getting a little bit higher on her blood code proficiency, so that's not too bad. But there was something... Oh, I remember. The thing that took me so long to find at the end of Final Fantasy III. And this is like the dumbest thing. This is one of those, like, when I figured it out, I was like, holy crap. How are you so dumb? And it was the final dungeon. Because I had my airship, I'm flying over everything. And I'm like... And I would land the airship at the dungeon, get out and walk, and I couldn't get in. And I'm like, what the heck, man? Like, why can't I get into this place? And I'm flying all over the map. I'm like, I just haven't unlocked it somehow. There's something I haven't done. And I need to figure it out. And that actually gave me a little bit of a start. Oh.
Here I go. You are eliminated. Well done.
I think I probably spent, no joke, about a week or two trying to figure out how to get in to that final dungeon. And finally, what ended up happening is I was flying over it. I was trying to land again to walk into the dungeon. And I hadn't realized it, but I... Okay, so this is... So this is electrified.
I need more blood.
I wonder if this will outright kill me if I step on it.
It's electrified.
Yeah. I wonder if I'm supposed to shoot that thing. I don't know. Because it looks like it's on. This one, well, I don't know. They look the same. Yeah. Okay, that did nothing. Worth a shot. I don't know what hit me. Okay, I see a dude up here.
If I don't get blood,
Oh.
brace yourself. You can take this.
I missed him. What? Is somebody shooting me or something? I don't know how I got killed there.
Thank goodness you pulled through.
What was I saying? I think I was talking about how I finally figured out how to get into the last dungeon, but I knew this was going to be a guy that I just accidentally, I was trying to land my airship and I just accidentally did it over the dungeon. And then it had all of the characters, you know, the little cutscene started and all the characters started talking about dropping into the dungeon. And it was just one of those holy crap, how could I have been so stupid moments. And even though the internet existed at that time, I wouldn't have thought to go look online for an answer. I mean, of course, I think I barely used the internet in 1995. I'm sure I used it a little bit. I feel like it was around 1996, actually, that I first started really using the internet. Although I did start in 94. Bulletin boards were kind of a thing. I had a friend in high school that he was the first person I knew that was, you know, online, as it were. And he had told me about bulletin boards, so I had joined a couple of those. And
Let's rest up.
bulletin boards ended up being my Napster for a bit. I would go talk to music people, and we would talk about different bands and, you know, bootleg tapes and all this. I knew there was going to be something there. Oh. Really? That killed me that quickly? Oh.
Don't get blood. This time we'll win. Fight to the end.
Oh, wait. Do these things not die? Oh, okay.
I need more blood. We need to heal.
Okay. So yeah, we used to trade bootleg tapes and mail them to each other, which sounds weird, right? That you would befriend somebody and then ask them, you know, give them your address and say, hey, mail me this tape. But that's what we did. And
I'll be right there.
two of these guys. Ugh. Okay, so okay. So technically I was online, I would say earlier than most, and then I got a little bit bored of all the bulletin boards, but um oh, okay. So I stopped using the internet for a long period of time until probably about the end of 95. And I got on because my dad had something with CompuServe. Anyway, he had CompuServe, and so I just started goofing around online and discovering the wide world of weird things on the internet. Porn, movie stuff, all the things that a 19-year-old would be thrilled about.
There's a strong enemy nearby. Stay focused.
I don't have too much healing left, actually.
You're as dependable as ever.
What am I missing back here? Yeah, this. But I don't think I really started using the internet until probably around 1997. You know, there wasn't much on it in those early days, I don't think. I mean, there was, but there wasn't. Because, you know, a lot of things just weren't online yet. If you could find really niche things. Um, there's a lift. Anything up here? Let's see where this goes. I feel like this is going to go to a boss. Oh, it's going up. That's interesting. Well, there's a hallway. Just need to look for one of those markers. Oh, there's another lift. What can I destroy? Wow. I destroy a piano by walking into it, but none of these. Ambrosia. I think this is what I was trying. No. Oh, that's because this is a dungeon. Seized substation. I'm guessing the boss must be up here.
The marvels of civilization.
break, break. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to our destruction. Yeah. Thunder thighs. Knocks it
Brace
down.
yourself. Fight to the end. Take this. You appear at your best. Did you forget something?
VK longsword. So maybe if I level this up, it's got Phantom Assault 3. Let's try something. I'm just curious. I wonder if this Phantom Assault is better than the other one. Oops. Sorry. Ugh, how do I get out of here?
This will be a difficult fight. Stay alert.
Oh, oh. Fuck. Fuck.
I'm not strong enough.
I gotta go all the way back up that stupid tower again.
Thank goodness.
That sucks. So, I think what I will do... What should I do? I don't even remember how to go back up there. Okay. Where was the lift? I think I went down here. Ugh, God, I gotta fight these guys again. I'm not in the mood. So... I don't really care about that stuff right now. I'll go back. I still want to play a little bit more, but I am just not in the mood to go back there. We'll go back to this sword for a bit. It's still the same Phantom Assault. Iron Will. So yeah, I'd really like to have a dodge with this quick, but
This place seems dangerous.
Do I still have my... Let's go this way. Hmm? Okay. I talked about this a bit before, but a game that I really like that I...
Brace yourself.
Huh?
Fight
Why
to
are,
the end.
why are you still following me? A game that I really like
The
that I...
horror is preventing us from mapping the topography. Let's go defeat it.
that I think is likely not popular amongst most mainstream folks is Lightning Returns. One of the things I like about that game, and it's actually
No, of course I wasn't sleeping.
it's actually a part of the game's design. I knew
We're
it.
outnumbered. Watch out.
Oh. Well, this is a new enemy. So anyway, the enemies all die, like you kill them in the game. And there's sort of like the alpha enemy, you know, when you kill sorry, let me move my microphone a bit. When you kill that one, then you know the enemies are extinct, so you're like a poacher in the game. And I actually like that. I would love more games to get kind of creative like that. Probably the thing that I don't like about Final Fantasy 13, or Lightning Returns at least, is that you have 13 in-game days before, you know, the world
I'll be right
ends
there.
and the game finishes. So it's kind of that not Ocarina of Time, whatever, Majora's Mask kind of thing. And you either love it or hate it. Now, I really liked Majora's Mask. I liked it better than Ocarina of Time, which I just thought was kind of okay. You know, it wasn't bad, but I wasn't as enthusiastic about it as others. Not that I think it was a bad game, but you know, I never owned an N64. What is this?
I won't hold back. You can take this.
Have I fought one of these before? Oh.
Get blood.
Something's gonna happen here. It's a cat. Why did it make a cat sound? Oh, because there's a cat inside. Okay, well. This is a weird enemy. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Holy shit.
This isn't over. Use it well.
What the hell kind of thing is this? Okay, if I wait here, does the boss regain its health? Is it even a boss? I guess this is the weak point. Did I kill it? That's it? Did I even get anything? Okay. So that happened. Oh god, that's so dumb. Right. Okay, there's a dude back there. Let's see what's in here.
This is valuable.
Okay. I guess all of these towers will have one of those kitty cats or something inside. What's this?
Brace yourself. Fight to the end.
I mean, I didn't want to kill you. You're just praying or something. What's up?
Anything you want.
Well, let's see what you got. Spinning Rampage. That will take most of my stuff. Let's see about upgrading my weapon. So this one is currently 216. I mean, they're basically the same, right? It's just if you want Iron Will versus Sacrificial Edge. I mean, I guess Iron Will is probably good. But I mean, anything with the word taint has to be great, right? Oh, the bleed factor doesn't change. That's a pretty big jump in power, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Can't do this one. That's fine. Okay. So we need to come back to this dude and maybe buy these. Hold on, what is Wraith's Fury? Oh, well. Yeah, I guess I couldn't have. Yeah. These wouldn't have worked because I'm not using a gun anyway. So,
Come
yeah,
again.
that's fine.
Finish replenishing our supplies?
Mm, okay. Anything over here? Let's go over to that area. Oops, I hit my microphone again. I'm going to go over to that area and then think maybe because it's 11 o'clock. I've been up since 7:30. Think I might have a little bit of lunch.
Won't hold back. You take this.
Wow, that's a powerful tent.
Careful. Your life is forfeit.
Um, Go have some lunch. Go out for a little bit of exercise maybe. Have another coffee. You know, a nice chill Saturday. I don't know if I want to go for a walk right now. It depends on what the UV is like. If it's super high, well, let's see. What's the weather say? UV, AQI is low. That's good. UV is actually moderate. That's interesting. I mean, it's only 11 o'clock, so that's probably why. So maybe I should do the walk first. Actually, maybe I should stop playing now so I can go out for my walk before the UV does pick up. Let's see how potentially easy it might be to get up to this next pin on the map. I do want to go back to Jadwiga, or however you say her name. Why do my pins keep disappearing? Oh, okay, there it is. Yep, I'm here, but I'm probably not going to be here that long. Oh.
Take this. Spread your wings.
Can you not hear me? Can you hear me? If so, I'll be sad because I've been talking this whole time and nobody could hear me. Although I don't mind talking to myself. Okay, cool. Thank you. Just a quick FYI, I'm probably going to quit streaming soon because it's 11 a.m. here in Singapore and I want to go out and do some exercise. Oh, well, thank you. It's not too bad, although I did die to something earlier. My haze is that little red dot up there, or my souls, or whatever you want to call them. And I just did not feel like going back to retrieve them because it was in a dungeon. And I'm like, screw this, man. I'm just going to go explore the open world a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing. I set a pin up here because I think that's the next spot that will unlock the map. And so that's what I'm on my way to doing. That's probably going to be the last thing I do before I sign out. Are you playing this game right now? Or are you just watching others? Hmm. It's not bad. Um, it's not as good as a Souls game or something like that. I mean, there's certainly flaws in it. Undead Forest. Uh, oh, okay, okay. I haven't played Black Myth. I'm not a big boss person, and I know it's kind of a boss rush game. Something I was actually talking about a little bit earlier in my stream. But I did play Wuchang, Fallen Feathers earlier, or near the end of last year. Loved that game. Flawed. I mean, as most of these games are. But I really, really enjoyed that game. I liked how Wukong looked, but when I found out that it was a little bit more of a boss rush. Um, well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Um, I hope it pops as well. I'm actually not doing anything to promote it. Um, like a monkey, indeed. Um, thank you. That like actually gave me a legit laugh. Um, but yeah, I'm not really doing anything to promote my channel. This is purely just something I do to relax and for fun. I stream Baldur's Gate as well. Anything that just kind of helps me chill, you know? Oh, I forgot those guys blow up. So anyway, I'm moving away from my destination because I think it's going to be at the top of that hill or whatever. So I am going to remove it for now. And yes, I know all about that. I lived in China for a bit. I lived in Japan as well. I lived in Korea. Now I live in Singapore. So I've been in Asia for many years. Japan, I've lived in the longest, so I'm a little bit more familiar with Japanese mythology. Um, but probably most familiar with Greek mythology, though, as a Westerner, obviously, but I took many classes on Greek mythology when I was in university. I studied classical Greek for a bit, and some Latin.
I'll be right there.
Though, obviously, I am not fluent in either. Of course, yeah. I mean, you know, you live in Japan for 5 years, you're going to see cherry blossoms. I love the cherry blossom season. It's really just, it's wonderful. Um, that's the time of year when school starts. And of course, Korea does the cherry blossoms as well. But I think Japan really does it better. There's so much built around it. Um, you know, entire parks are really made for this. I love the Hanami Bento. I love all of that stuff. It's just wonderful. Um, Japan is my favorite place that I've ever lived. I do hope to. I should go down here and explore. I do hope to move back there at some point. Um, sorry, I don't use Discord. I'm not a big social media person. This is about as social media as I get. This in YouTube, where I do upload these videos afterwards. Nope. TikTok is a privacy nightmare. Nobody should use TikTok. If you value your privacy, do not use TikTok. Oh, here's actually an area that looks kind of interesting. Oh. Don't use TikTok, don't use Facebook, don't use Instagram. Social media is just a bad idea for the most part. Really? Nothing in here? Come on, people. I was on Facebook, many years ago. Um, no, I haven't lived in Japan for no, because I don't use TikTok. I haven't lived in Japan for about 15 years, so I didn't upload any videos there. I might, I did have a lot of photos at the time. Honestly, I don't shoot a lot of videos. I'm more into photography. Um, yeah. You can find tons of video online. Oh, I forgot that I have a motorcycle. Maybe I should. I guess this is a no motorcycle zone. Um, that's weird that this would be a no motorcycle zone. Why is this a no motor? Oh, okay, there we go.
Everything around us is a blur.
I forget a lot of things. I'm a pretty stupid person.
Let's take this slowly and carefully.
One of the weird things about this game is that the way that some of the enemies are, the enemies will pile on all of the sudden, and then you have these big long stretches like this where there's just nothing.
Should
Ugh.
we get off?
Come on. Does my motorcycle have a hit point? I guess it does. That's cool. I'm okay. Hold on. I think I saw... Oh, no. I do my own photography, so that's why.
Makes you wish our ride would never end, doesn't it?
I do appreciate folks that do what you do, though.
I don't get blood.
I'm surprised I haven't found a missile around here. Because I do want to find a place to rest so I can go grab some lunch and go exercise.
Right on then.
Here's gonna be... Is this a ball? This is an enemy. I hate these things. I'm just gonna skip you for now. Ugh. That area down there looks like a boss would be there. Oh, this guy. Got anything
Welcome.
interesting?
Anything you want.
Let's see. Flame weapon. That could be useful. Heart remnant. Okay, this will go on my weapon, so that could be good. And this could be good as well. Well, how much is that? 1,200. Okay. Gotten some more weapons, so. Oh, I don't have enough money for this, but I do have enough items to upgrade it, so. Maybe later. Let's.
Finish replenishing our supplies?
I'm just. This feels like it's going to be a mini boss. Yeah, it's one of those ladies, which I struggle to kill right now, so I'm going to skip that. I'll come back. Thought I saw a shiny in here.
I'll be right there.
Alright. Boy, this track never ends, huh?
Feels nice to have the wind rush through your hair.
I think I saw a boss, or not a boss, but an enemy in here. Nope, I was imagining it.
Brace yourself! Fight to the end! Take flight! Spread your wings! Fire!
Does this track just go around the area, I wonder? I suppose so. Huh. Interesting. Ah, finally. Okay, I don't think I'll rest yet. Let's go see what this is. Got a dark tunnel there. Oh, there's something. This is probably... Yeah, this is gonna be... That's gonna be one of the dungeons. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think what we'll do is rest for now. Go back up to that area later. Can't level up. good. I can do that. That's nice. I don't think I want to change partners. So yeah, we'll keep it at that. Okay, so call it at least a day for now. Oh, because it is lunchtime, 11:28. UV is moderate still. So I'm going to go out for a walk, listen to my podcasts, and all that good stuff. So thank you for watching, those of you who did. And if you are watching this after the stream on YouTube, thank you. Have a great day or night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Take care.